Next, let's clear up sports. International lesbian footballer Geyse Ferreira deals with trolls like a pro. Manchester United and Brazil forward Geyse Ferreira has publicly addressed the homophobic abuse she received after sharing her relationship with partner Bruno Geyse. The footballer, who joined Manchester United from Barcelona last year, first posted a photo of the couple on Twitter in June with the caption, "Us against the world." On August 10th, she shared more images on Instagram expressing her love, saying, quote, "I love you, us against the world," end quote. However, Geyse had to face and respond to the online abuse the following day. She shared a post that said, quote, "Love in all its forms is something that should be respected and celebrated, regardless of gender, orientation, or any other characteristic," end quote. She condemned the attacks as deeply hurtful and contrary to the values of respect and empathy. Despite the negativity, Geyse received widespread support from her fans. Emporio do Esporte Feminino, a women's football account, offered encouragement. "Stay strong, we're with you." Manchester United fan group All for United also voiced their support for Geyse. Well, this is definitely it has a feel-good story, but it's also like they're the haters. So it seems like the stories we're doing tonight are all like, yeah. Which is how life is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what life is.
Yeah.
So good on Geyse, because she's standing up for her love and her partner. And so, I mean, what more do you want? I think it's fantastic. Yeah. And the haters are going to hate. People are going to hate, and they're going to want your unhappiness, and your happiness makes them bitter. Let them be bitter.
I love when people are just so unapologetic and they just show their truth to the world, you know, and it's just so inspiring. It just allows other people just to do the same for themselves, you know.
Yeah.
It's okay to love who you love.
But it's okay. Straight people do that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, straight people
Taylor Swift and Kelsey, look at that.
Exactly.
Huh? Hello.
Exactly. You wanna celebrate, right? Something great with the partner that you love, and that's how you do it. There's no malice in it. We're not trying to. Why you got to show everybody your love? Because we're in love.
It's not like she put her chocho on the screen. And look.
No, not at all. And let me tell you something. Well, you said her name, Geyse, right?
Geyse. I found a video of her saying it herself.
I love it.
She's sexy.
Geyse, no, she is a beautiful.
Both of them are
beautiful
sexy.
girl. They're both beautiful.
That's why they hate them.
But you know, you've got to have a thick skin, okay? Especially, you know, you're showing your love to the world. You're an out athlete. You are who you are. Social media is going to follow you. There's always going to be trolls, you know. Don't read the comments, mama. Just don't. Like, you know, and that's the thing. We're so marginalized that instead of taking the good comments and walking away with those, the bad ones stay with us.
Always.
Okay? Always.
Yeah.
I don't read my comments. If they're bad, I'm not reading them. Okay? Like, I just, phase, that stupid lesbian, skip. You know, like, I'm not. Like, it's like, there's bad energy. There's enough bad stuff in the world already. Haters are going to hate, and haters are going to hide behind a keyboard. You are not hiding behind anything.
And
you know, UK soccer, though, is an especially... it's an especially
visible.
Yes, vicious and hateful group. The first UK footballer to come out, Justin Fashanu, was in the late 90s.
Was he on Ted Lasso?
No, and there was and there was there was some controversy and some scandal, and he ended up killing himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry I made that joke.
In the late 90s, and you know, the next gay UK footballer to come out was not until 2022.
Wow.
Almost 30 years later. I was talking to my husband Luke about this environment. They have slurs that the crowd literally yells out.
Will yell in the stadium?
Yes.
Yes. It happened when they were doing it wasn't FIFA, the last Copa America.
Yeah,
was
Copa
happening on.
like the Chelsea team, they call them Chelsea rent boys and poofters and like, it's a really rough environment. So I think this is even braver than I think a lot of us see from an American.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of people a lot of people that are in charge of that kind of stuff are trying to put a stop to that. Like where they were even saying, you know,
calling out the crowd,
throwing out people that were starting chants like that. You know, more people need to do that. I get, it's just sports, it's just boys being boys. No, it's not. When you're saying a derogatory slur, right, that is just so easily coming out your mouth like nothing, there are gay people in that stadium that you're saying that to, you know, and beyond.
And young gay people who are hearing that, who are just, you know, for this example with Geyse, I mean, what an inspiration that is for young people. And then if you got the opposite side, then as a young gay person, not out yet, of course, not even aware of what's going on in your life, it's such a mixed signal. It's so hard.
Yeah.
the information that's coming at you as a young person, I can't even imagine it.
Especially in this day and age with the internet.
Exactly.
The internet is not forgiving. The internet is just not a forgiving place. And we have to learn how to navigate those spaces. Somehow we have to learn how to have some sort of mental health support for those spaces as well. Because even I, receive things in I receive a lot of love.
I was going to say, most of your posts are like, look at that beautiful ass. Wow, you're hot.
But I hide the comments that come through that are not nice. There's certain things on Instagram where you can go inside your account and you can hide slurred speeches and things of that nature, and it filters
like a filter. It's an automatic filter.
And so I have a few celebrity friends, but one in particular who reached out to me and was like, how do I get rid of this, because there's so much coming through, and I had to teach him how to do it. And he said, I didn't even know that. Thank you so much.
Can you teach me
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it really helps with our mental
tutorial on the calendar.
Yeah, with our mental health, to filter out those things, because they actually can be hurtful, because we do come from a place sometimes of trauma and things that we've been through that really trigger those low points in our lives that are like, damn, like, I'm doing good now. Like, look at me, I'm glowing, I'm doing things right. Why y'all so hating on me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just, everybody has their limit. Everybody has their limit, no matter how strong we may seem, no matter how beautiful we may seem, no matter how glowy and healed and all of the wonderful things. Everybody has their damn limit, and sometimes it's just too much.
Well, and something so beautiful as you, someone's still going to find something negative, or gay men's chorus, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, how would you deal with any negative comments like on your feed? Do boys do any part of your crew get like upset or anything like that, or anything like that?
So, that's a really good question. So for our course, our public website, our platforms, like Facebook and stuff, we have a really good audience. We don't really get a lot of hate, but we do. And, that there are filters, like Jamal said, that you can implement, which we have. So, the general public doesn't see that. The organization itself, it has a wide variety of different people and different opinions. So when you have a large organization like ours, they need to have some sort of platform to do that. So we create a Facebook group for them. That's an internal communication. So that way they can feel a little bit more in tune with maybe some of the frustrations that are going on in the organization or within the rehearsal and stuff. So, that's a safe space for them, and they know that. So, it's just providing those spaces like we were you're talking about. So, that's what we're doing right now with them.
Yeah. And are you at Queerlist?
Yeah.
Do you deal with any? I mean, well, those are all people that are part of it, right?
Yeah, no, but back some years ago, there was a lot more heated political dialogue. And it was very heated because there were a lot of people from disparate sides, but very hardcore. That really has not happened as much, probably because I blocked them all.
That's how you do it.
So the answer would be yes, but no. But no, there's still going to be haters.
Yeah.
They manage to worm their way in.
There's haters in every world.
Yeah.
I mean, even in your business world, Mark, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just something though that we can all do is when you see that, hey, I don't need to wait for Jamal to see it and take it down, or for Edward to see it and take it down. I can report that. I can hide that. So
totally.
As a member of the community,
or block.
help each other out.
Block and save your mental.
Right.
Also, what I keep forefront is my own accountability on these platforms too, and my voice and how I want to be perceived and how I want to represent this community too, because that's important for me. Yeah. And I just want to make sure that people that are engaging with me are somebody that is authentic.
Very true. Very true.